With all of the new upcoming events related to Animal Crossing, such as Brewster's arrival, the Animal Crossing Direct, and the fall/winter update speculation, it's easy to get caught up in all of the future hype for the game, for the things that haven't yet happened. And there's nothing wrong with that, I'm really hyped for all of the future things too. But all of the excitement for the upcoming updates, for whatever reason, made me really dwell on our current amenities and activities that we already have here in Animal Crossing. Nowadays, I rarely think about the simplicity of the game. I focus on decorating, getting the perfect villagers, and making content that you'd enjoy. It's really easy to forget how much I genuinely appreciated the easygoing nature of New Horizons when it was released, and I kind of want to get back into that mindset. So for today's video, I wanted to get back to the basics of the game. I wanted to do all of the daily tasks that I used to look forward to completing, the ones that I now admittedly never find the time for. Alright, so let's get back into the 2020 New Horizons was just released mindset and do all of the activities that I definitely took for granted before. So the first thing that I wanted to do was our daily island cleanup. I have let this go for way too long. This includes digging up fossils, picking up weeds, and the flowers that may have sprouted overnight. You can also look for lost items that your villagers might have dropped, like the little journals and pouches, which are super cute. And you just saw me do this, but every day you have a 1,000 bell dig spot that'll shine gold on your ground. So make sure you dig that up so you can get some free bells. Cleaning your island on a daily basis really just helps with long-term maintenance, and also I just feel very productive when I do this. Here you'll see me picking up the shells along the shore, which, to be completely honest, I completely forgot the shells existed. I want to get back into that habit. You can also look for your daily message in a bottle that shows up. It contains a DIY recipe. I don't tend to pay much attention to those anymore because I do have most of the recipes, but I can always sell it or gift it to a friend. The second thing that I wanted to focus on today was increasing my villager friendship levels, and you can do that by talking to your villagers daily and also giving them presents once your friendship level is high enough to do so. I used to care about this so much. I would talk to my villagers multiple times a day, up to like 10 times a day per villager, just so I can increase our friendship. That is something that I haven't been focusing on as much, so I don't have as high of a friendship level with most of my villagers, so I thought we'd go around and give some of our island residents some much needed TLC. I remember in the beginning I really wanted to get all of my villagers photos, but like I said, I haven't really been connecting with my villagers, talking to them, or working towards that goal, and I haven't for quite some time now. I think that constantly villager hunting really interfered with my goal of raising my friendship. Because I had a rotating set of villagers, I never really wanted to get too attached to the characters on Waffleaf in case they'd move out. Now though, we have all of our Dreamies, which means we don't have to villager hunt anymore. So now I think it's safe to work on building a relationship with my villagers and actually working towards gaining their photos. And let me know in the comments, what was the first villager photo that you received? Mine was Meringues. She did move out, but I'm really glad to still have her photo. Another thing I used to be obsessed with in the game was bug catching and fishing. This was just the most relaxing yet frustrating activity of the entire game. I've said it before, but me and my friend's main goal of the game was to be the first of our group to fill our Critterpedias, and as you can tell by mine, it's not filled. We have quite a few empty spaces, which means I failed the task at hand. I used to love keeping up with the monthly rotation of critters to catch, but honestly, it just feels like a chore most of the time now, and that's probably why I don't do it as often as I probably should. Really, the only time I ever go bug catching or fishing is if I need to get a model made by Flick or CJ. But today while I was playing and getting some good catches, it honestly was a nice relaxing little time. I did have issues with this dragonfly. Why are they so fast? I don't know. But other than the dragonfly, I did have a nice time. So I think I want to start keeping up with the monthly rotation of bugs and fish again. Alright, so the fourth thing that I never do in Animal Crossing anymore is check for NPCs. We could check the map to see if Red is on our island, check the shore to see if Gulliver or Gullivar is along the water, or we can just run around the island trying to find Sahara, Flick, CJ, and all the other NPCs that I cannot remember right now. Taking the time to actively search them out is such a nice change of pace, and it makes me appreciate them even more. For instance, Leaf was the visiting NPC on my island today. Normally, I don't talk to him, I don't buy anything from him, but slowing down, checking to see what he had in his cart, and spending a bit of time with him made me remember how cute he is and how much I actually really like him as an NPC. He's probably one of my favorites. However, my all-time favorite is Blathers himself. I know a lot of people don't typically like Blathers just because he does tend to ramble and spew a lot of facts at you. He just wants to share his information, okay? I love him. Let me know down in the comments who your favorite NPC is. I feel like Celeste and Pascal will be the front runners, but I could be completely wrong, so let me know. Also, don't mind me, I'm just admiring the spot where Brewster's gonna be. Okay, I might be the only one, but I regularly forget that the Nook stop exists. What is this? But I do remember I used to have a sense of pride for every day accessing the Nook stop and gaining my free Nook miles. And let's be honest, I think we all need Nook miles and Nook miles tickets all the time, so might as well start doing that again to get some for free. I used to come in here every single day to look through the daily selection of special items and also to browse the seasonal items as well if they were there. I don't do this as much anymore since I do have the Nook shopping app on my phone, but it's still kind of fun to come into resident services to do all this. I also forgot that we can redeem our Nook miles for things other than Nook miles tickets. Look at all these items. Immaculate, beautiful, I love them. Also, why did nobody tell me there was a Nook ink bandana for sale? I love bandanas. I bought it. I don't know if I'll ever actually wear it, but I had to have it in my collection. Honestly, this next thing will probably be the reason I once again log into Animal Crossing daily from now on. Shopping. Just shopping. Looking through Nook's Cranny and especially Able Sisters used to be my favorite thing to do on a daily basis. Now, though, I rarely visit either store. I think the reason for that is because my storage is pretty full, so I feel like I have more than enough items and clothing to go around. But today while I was playing, I took some time to look at all of the items in both shops, even the little items in this little storage closet in Nook's Cranny. I also tried on a variety of clothes, even some that I didn't really like. I just wanted to see how they would look on the character, maybe how they would work as gifts for our villagers. And honestly, just browsing the shops was pretty relaxing. I love that the items change every day, so there's a chance to find something new or useful to you every single time the shops open. Because of the daily rotation of items, I sort of feel that if I'm not checking the store's stock every day, then I might be missing out on some really good furniture or super cute clothes. I don't know, I think I might just have a bit of FOMO going on. It is what it is. So even though I might not log on every day and do every single thing that I talked about, I definitely want to log on every day at least to check the stores because I need new clothes. I literally wear the same cow print jacket every single day, so it'll be fun to switch things up a little bit. Also, don't forget to talk to your girl Sable. She is the best Able sister in my opinion. I love her. I know that there are more daily and basic tasks that you can do. Like, I didn't even mention shaking trees for furniture, bells, and supplies. I didn't talk about selling hot items at Nook's Cranny, etc., etc. But instead, the tasks I mentioned were just ones that I personally want to get back into. Going back to the basics and doing all the things that I used to do in the beginning of the game gave me a renewed sense of appreciation, and honestly, it made me a bit nostalgic for the more relaxed way that I used to play. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love decorating and making content and everything. It genuinely is one of my favorite things. But playing the way that I did today was just a nice change of pace. All that being said though, I am super excited for the future updates to the game. I can't wait to see what's going to be talked about at the Animal Crossing Direct. It's going to be such a fun time. But in the meantime, let's not forget to appreciate and enjoy what we have now in the present and just bask in all the beauty that is New Horizons. If you made it this far into the video, let me know what your favorite thing to do in the game is, and I will see you very, very soon in the next video. Until then, stay safe and take care. Bye!